Hello, rail fans. Well, we didn't have much going on, so we drove into town and decided to see if we could find out some railroad action. And we found some here on the old Norfolk Southern by the overpass, just south of downtown. It's Freight 151 coming from Macon, Georgia, down to Valdosta, Langdale Yard. Norfolk Southern, when it crosses the interlock up there by Savannah Avenue, it has 4 crossings before it gets to this street, and then it has 6 more crossings on the other side of the overpass before it gets to the Norfolk Southern yard. It almost sounds like it blows continually from the interlock. You're out and about chasing trains, or whether you're sitting in a spot video, and you just never know what turn of events will take place. We noticed that instead of him keeping a steady speed, we thought that maybe he was slowing down just to go through the yard, because the yard is in front of that train, and it's not that far to the yard. But he started slowing down, and we weren't sure exactly why the slowdown was. We found out later what it was all about. Not a word, not a peep on the scanner. But we were sitting there. We had a good chance to get an up-close view of these blue bearing caps. It's a bearing made by Brentco at Class K, 6.5 by 9 bearings, and those were made for 286,000 pound wheel trucks, or for cars that had gross weight of 286,000 pounds. So if you ever wonder what the blue caps mean, that's all it is. It's a bearing that is made for heavier loads. few years back when they rerouted both of the trains underneath the overpass. It sure did free up the traffic. Now there's a way to get around there. I keep hearing some talk that on the St. Augustine Road it's going to be, they're trying to figure out how to put an overpass there. That's a section of the road that goes down to the industrial park, and it sure does hold up a lot of semi-truck and local traffic when they're making and sorting out cars there in that little side and there's that they have at St. Augustine Road. I enjoy all the sounds that these trains make, all the rumble, the squeal, the shakes, and the rattling, the rolling. It's always amazing the different kind of sounds you'll hear with these cars. Some of them due to age, some of them due to the kind of car it is, how much load they have. Different factors make it have different sounds, but all in all, it's part of the hobby and it's part of the fun. Well, we got a special little double tube. Just before he got to us, he saw me out there with the truck and had my tripod set up. Normally I would be in the back of the pickup truck for a little elevation rise, but we wasn't sure exactly where we wanted to go. We went down around the other side of the track, around some of the areas, went over to the Norfolk Southern Yard and come back along. And we heard this on the scanner and wasn't really sure. We couldn't get his load number, but we did hear that he was on his way coming into town. So we pulled over to this spot here. It's a parking lot actually for some government office, but it's a good spot to take a video if you're ever over here. This is part of Lee Street, and it's never a full parking lot, so there's always plenty of room down on this side of the parking lot. sure this is an intermodal designation, but I did not know the number, whether he was going on past Montgomery or not. Anyway, we had a fun afternoon and picked up a couple of trains, and we appreciate everybody that watches to the end. And always like, subscribe, and share the videos. And until then, see you next time.